In this video, you'll see the top 5 scary videos you should never watch full screen. So, let's get straight into it. Number 5. A creepy creature caught in an abandoned underground shelter. Popular ghost hunting channel ILMN Barno Paranormal has been keen to carry out numerous explorations of haunted places. In this video posted on the channel in November 2021, Barno sets out to investigate an abandoned underground shelter for the presence of ghosts. And as you can see, the shelter is so scary, especially considering that it is located in the middle of the forest and has been neglected for many years. Before starting the investigation, Barno confirms that he has checked the rooms and there is no one inside the shelter. However, the moment Barno enters the room where he had kept his filming equipment, something weird just happens and he is left in shock. After closing the door behind him in the room where his equipment is, he goes straight to check out the equipment, but when he turns back, he finds the door he had closed open. Barno can't understand how the door unlocked and swung open by itself.
Hello?
He gathers courage and continues the search, with the hope to get some creepy creatures inside. He passes by a very dangerously worn out part of the shelter, and this scares him even more. He runs very fast to the other end and continues the search. Later, he can hear a telephone ringing, but he's not sure where exactly the sound is coming from.
Okay, so...
He tries to check around and he eventually discovers the phone in an old room. When he picks up the receiver whose cable is already cut, it stops ringing. He can't understand how the telephone could still be working when part of it is destroyed. Still wondering if the telephone could be haunted, Barno moves to another dilapidated room where he notices a small, strange, dark creature lifting itself from the ground upwards at the far end of the room. Barno is just done. Frightened by the area, he runs out of the place, convinced there is someone inside.
Oh. Okay.
But he is not satisfied yet. So he decides to continue the exploration to confirm what the creature might be. He returns to the dilapidated room to check again, but the strange dark creature is nowhere to be seen. He gives up and decides to find his stuff before he can escape the shelter. However, it seems he just didn't notice this creepy dark figure at the far end of the corridor. Well, maybe he might notice it when he explores the shelter next time. He is heard saying that the shelter has many small rooms which have not been explored and that he will plan for another tour. Well, probably when he visits next, he will carry some voice recorders and a Kinect flashlight to help him detect the presence of creepy creatures in the shelter. Do you think this abandoned shelter is really haunted, or Barno is just faking paranoia? Let us know in the comment section below. Number 4. Mysterious knocks at the door. Staying home with your baby and feeding it can be the most adorable thing to do, but when spirits are around, there is not going to be peace at home. In this video posted on TikTok by Angelo Badiano in March 2022, Angelo is seen feeding his baby a drink when something weird happens. A strange knock is suddenly heard on the door, but Angelo is not sure who might be knocking on his door at night. Before he could even move to check, the door flung open on its own. Angelo, who is now scared, is seen trying to search around to see if there is anyone about, but he can't find anything out of order. There is no doubt that Angelo and his baby didn't sleep in peace that night, considering he couldn't find the person who knocked and opened his door. Well, whatever weird creature was trying to haunt Angelo and his baby still remains a mystery. Number 3. Frozen with fear. Animals too have senses, and they can detect the presence of ghosts even when the owner can't see. This video posted on TikTok by Whitney Marie just proves that. In the video, we can see 2 horses standing in their tracks, and that's just fine. But it's until we hear the owner, Whitney, trying to get their attention to no avail that we realize they are all frozen in fear. They remain there motionless, looking at something with curiosity. Whitney can't understand exactly what is going on with her horses. She decides to check around the compound for anything out of the ordinary, but there is nothing strange. Later, a strong, weird voice can be heard within the compound saying, "Hey." A few seconds later, the same voice is heard making a heavy, scornful laugh, as if making fun of Whitney. There's no doubt that this left Whitney startled, as she writes in the description saying, "This left me speechless." What do you think was trying to scare Whitney and her horses? Could it be some creepy entity or just another hoax? I leave it to you to decide. Number 2. Poltergeist activity detected in a home. Though ghosts and spirits are normally active during the night, it's not a surprise to find them revealing themselves to people even in full broad light. And this video is a case in point. Published on YouTube by Oleg Petrov in June 2015, the video shows poltergeist activity captured in a normal home in the middle of the day. In the video, a strange noise is heard in the kitchen, sounding like a chair moving. On hearing the strange noise, Oleg gets scared. He gathers courage and decides to slowly go and find out what was moving the chair because he knew he was alone in the house. When he gets into the kitchen, the noise stops. He checks around, but he can't see anything out of the ordinary. The chairs are quiet and peacefully tucked away inside the dining table. He is left startled. But moments later, as he is still held motionless at the door, one of the chairs suddenly moves towards him on its own as if wanting to hit him. He jumps in fear and runs from the haunted kitchen as he cuts off the recording. Well, such an encounter with demonic forces is enough to cause you to relocate to a new home. Number 1. Ghosts in the closet. When a ghost visits your home, it will always want to make its presence felt.
Even the cat, he keeps freaking the cat out. See that?
And when it does, it's the most chilling moment. In this video posted on YouTube by Justin Parker Productions in November 2021, Justin is seated on a couch when a ghost suddenly reveals its presence to him. And Justin is sure enough to detect that things are not okay.
I don't know what in the world.
He can be heard saying that something strange is in his closet and it's causing his cat to freak out. This leaves Justin and his cat startled. The curtains continue moving even as tensions build up in the room.
No. And she keeps going over here to it.
Things get even more tense when suddenly the curtain is aggressively pulled open, causing the cat to run away in fear.
You know. Oh, hell no.
Justin moves close to confirm and finds nothing strange in the closet. Justin continues filming, but a few seconds later, something much more aggressive happens, which makes him believe that the closet is indeed haunted. A small orange plastic can falls from the closet to the floor.
I don't know what the hell it is. No. Oh, hell no.
Justin is tensed up and quickly gets out of the place. He shows a wide view of the place, but nothing strange can be seen in the closet. However, Justin seems not to have noticed this strange shadowy creature which appears for a few seconds and then suddenly disappears. Do you think this figure is the one trying to disturb Justin and his cat? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.